I I was gonna think about a way to apologize for our Halloween decorations, and then I noticed that Kyle was pointing it towards our typical number 233, episode 233. I don't know if that's a milestone or not. And we were just trick or treat. We love Halloween. We do. That's a fact.
Comics and candy, so come trick or treat yourself.
Segue to free stuff. We do still have Trick or Read, which was a really fun day, actually. Like, I dressed up. I was a hot dog for a minute. Went back to
Wild Thing. Yeah.
Went back to Wild Thing. Classic. With no lenses in your glasses or no?
No lenses.
But we still have plenty of Trick or Read stuff. It was a beautiful day, but this weather up and down has me still a little verklempt. So bear with me. Fair warning. And then Andrew brought in personal Halloween treats. So if you guys want a skull eraser or a classic spider ring, please come celebrate Halloween all year round or until we get the totes out of the storage locker and pull these ghouls off the wall. We're mixing holidays. We're breaking some boundaries. We also have our covers out to grab blank covers for the art show, which we got a date for due by December 15th. So nice and early this year. Come grab a blank cover. We all landed on Homage. We love a good homage. They've been doing great homage covers that have been claimed every week off this table. There's a new one this week that I liked and recognized immediately. So come do that. We would love your favorite comic book homage. We would love that. But I mean, go with your gut. Run with it. Kyle had a wonderful idea that I was going to spoil, but I'm not going to because it's fantastic. We have a weirdly cool packed table. So Tony Fleece is coming on Sunday. He's going to be here from 2 to 5 to do the signing. We have all of his stuff. There's a pile of it. There's rows of it over there. It's all here. I'm so excited to see him again. I think we're going to see him at Comics Pro also, maybe. I know he was there last year. So come grab his stuff. His awesome road. Ooh, let's get all art in there. The World Tour cover is fantastic, and all that money goes to him funding his travels, which I fully support. Here's to travel. We have a weirdly fun packed table. As you can see, some Dr. Doom short boxes. We'll get the elephant out of the room real quick. These are cool. You see the art from afar. We got a 5-pack of Dr. Doom short boxes. They're only a little bit more expensive than normal short boxes. So if you want Dr. Doom, they are $12 instead of $10, which is a steal. And you should feel intimidated for that because of the short box. It's the implication. That's the implication. Someone said that to me this weekend. I forgot what the reference was, and then I felt like they were creepy, and they were, but for a different reason. Couple first appearances. That cover everything else?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the main
Fleece,
thing.
yeah.
Cool.
Fleece, Doombox.
We get it. You said his name right.
Stop it.
More than
Stop
we did
it.
for years.
Stop it.
John Shear's like, roll the tape back. I said Fleece. Main offender. Guilty. Sorry. Still excited to see him. First appearances. 2 in DC, 2 in Marvel. I like the symmetry. So Green Arrow's annual is the first appearance of Firestarter. And Batgirl's #1 is the first appearance of a team called the Unburied. Like unburied in the ground. I don't know if that was coming through my sinuses or not.
It was.
Unburied? Kahori, Shaper Worlds, is a Marvel Voices special, and it is her first appearance since her appearance in What If on Disney Plus. So that's pretty awesome. And then, personal favorite, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, one shot, is the first appearance of Yuki, the Negasonic Teenage Warhead's girlfriend in Deadpool. Hi, Yuki. We should have thrown you a mic for that one. Andrew got it. Cool. Let's hit the Doom boxes. So those are sweet. We'll give you a little bit. I didn't even pop that they're minty. I didn't even pop the grabbers on there.
I'll give him a Michael Bay.
Yep. Doom deserves it. And then we whipped out the front table, so we figured keep our new T-shirts on display. Andrea has expert folding skills
With a
honed from years of mall work.
So many years.
So grab your size. We still have small, medium, and large for the old ones too to give out with those. So thank you, Extra Table, for your service. Previews was new last week. That's right there in the middle. One for Sorrow is from Jamie McKelvey, and it's a new distillery book, but I didn't get a chance to read it, so I'm going to give this to Andrea. I should have started there. My bad.
Oh my god. So it's a London 1900. Here, let me hold it up. And this bird mask person is the Magpie Killer, who leaves a little feather as a calling card, and it's setting up 3 different characters that are somehow connected, but they're all strangers to each other, and somehow they are tied to this magpie killer. And there's a really good reveal at the end. It's like, this isn't any thicker than the other distillery books, but there's a lot of story in there. Like, it is well worth it. I'm looking forward. See, look at Ben's face. He flipped to the end. Yeah, it's.
I literally know nothing else.
It is. It's worth it. I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Away.
I did.
So 2 covers for that one. We have 1 for Star Wars cover A, and then we've got a 1 in 10 variant. Tululote. That was going to be my guess. So happy you got in there. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell has number 5 on a second print. I cannot say enough good things about this book. I've never read a bad page. I love this book. This is filling my once upon a time at the end of the world vibes. Yes. Or the hole in my heart. So that's a reprint from Image, and then Power Fantasy number 2 is a reprint from Image. New stuff. Sacrifices number 12. It's a doozy. Saga number 70 is up here. We'll get to it in a second, but I read them, and as you know, Saga can be a punch even when it's not like so it was kind of a 1-2 punch. Sacrifices is the beginning of a story arc, so it's going to be a 4-issue story arc. And man, it just kicks off. That's a magic carpet, by the way. That's pretty cool. And then there's 1 in 10 variant for $8. Faster Than Light 3D special. I remember vaguely Faster Than Light coming out. I think this is new material, oversized in 3D, because I never remember that pumpkin head dude.
I don't remember the pumpkin head dude either.
I remember the covers kind of vaguely. It's an older book. I did not look into it, but it's a big old 3D special. It's looking pretty sweet. And it's bagged, so you know it's got to be...
It's got the 3D glasses in there.
Got some merit. I Hate Fairyland, trucking towards the end. They're on number 17. You got a new one, Sweet Paprika, 1 of 2, I think. I think it's going to be a 2-parter, open for business. And then Bunch of Spawn. King Spawn number 39, Scorched number 35, and Gunslinger 37. The trifecta. The perfect storm of Spawn.
Except for regular Spawn. Yeah.
He preceded them. Saga's on issue number 70. Ominous cover, ominous issue. That's all I'm going to say. Holy hoot. That book, Gunslinger, Spawn, trade paperback, volume 5. Scarlet, big one from the Energon universe. Awesome 5-issue miniseries. Really dives you right to the edge of where G.I. Joe starts, because we got to read the beginning of G.I. Joe, and like they put all these characters in the same room, and after being with them in other parts of the house, and when you get to the living room for dinner, it's like, oh, like that. G.I. Joe is a good number 1 issue.
And if you want ninjas, this has ninjas.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Ninjas galore. There's one. Cover A is the direct market cover, I think.
I believe so.
This is the comic shop exclusive cover, and then this is the awesome other cover for everybody. Azuelo, did anyone look into this? I know we had 1 pre-order for it. It looks beautiful from the promo images I saw, but I didn't want to crack it because it's like a very lovely, kind of dense but still light hardcover. So
yeah, Emma Rios.
Emma Rios.
She did the Greg Rucka like witch book from back in the day, Black Magic.
Black Magic.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, now she writes and draws in her magnum opus.
When our pre-order picks it up tomorrow, I was going to open it. See what it looks like. New Marvel stuff. So we got 1 reprint. Uncanny X-Men number 3 reprinted, second print. Then Ultimate X-Men has a big number 1 trade paperback, so that's the first 6 issues. Yep, of Ultimate X-Men. They're on a good schedule for those Ultimate trades.
I mean, Momoko's doing a really good job keeping that book pumped out
on
too.
On the move. I respect. Miss Marvel, New Mutant, most recent miniseries. That was 5 issues. It's all in trade paperback. Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt. So the first Blood Hunt tie-in trade paperback out. I think it has the 3 Amazing Spider-Mans and then the 2 Miles Morales that tie in with the 2 and the Amazing 49. So there's a bunch of material in there, actually, Spider-Man wise. And then Cap is on volume 2 of their trade paperback for ongoings. Mighty Marvel Masterworks. Amazing Spider-Man, volume 5. And we're going to get the classic cover in too. So if you dig that, let me know. We'll get you another one. 2 epic collections from Marvel, Captain America, Streets of Poison, and Amazing Spider-Man, Web of Life, Web of Death.
Clone stuff.
Cool.
Lots of clone
We're
stuff.
trying to sell it to
No,
so
what we want to sell is right next to it.
What we want to sell is right next to it. Jason Aaron, Steve Dillon, The Punisher Max, Omnibus, a fantastic collection of Punisher stuff, period, for $100. How many issues are there?
It's like 23, I think. 23 issues. It's
Every
like an
page.
entire run, and it is Jason Aaron, like his version of the Punisher. Like you have Garth Ennis doing his version of the Punisher. This is Jason Aaron's version of the Punisher, and it is bloody, it is violent, and it is one that I have reread I don't know how many times, because once you start, you just like, well, I need to see how this ends again. It's so good.
Steve Dillon, you just can't beat
Yeah.
across the board on Punisher.
Yeah.
And then the Marvel art of David Nakayama, a beautiful, fantastic coffee table hardcover.
Yes.
Ultimate stuff from Marvel this week. Ultimates number 6. Looks like we're getting a Hulk origin. Looks brutal. That's cover A. Here's cover B. Phil Neto, right? Cover C. Cover D.
Cover D is a wrap.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, who are those guys?
Bad guy.
Oh, those guys. Look, that's Fat Cobra,
Yeah,
though.
it is.
That's sick,
Yeah, I
actually.
didn't notice that.
Where's Hit Monkey? Come on.
In the tree.
Give me Ultimate Hit Monkey.
Oh,
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I want Ultimate Hit Monkey so bad.
right?
I want Hit. I don't want to talk about this next cover because Thor's mouth. I can't.
It's a gape.
It's a gape. it's like smeared ink agape. I don't know. Cover E. Star Wars stuff from Marvel. You got Star Wars Ahsoka number 5. Ahsoka number 5. There's cover A and the concept. This is actually the 1 in 10, but we just threw John was away this week, so
Get it.
yeah.
Cover price.
Cover price. X-Men's on number 7. So there's cover A, cover B, not a wrap. Cover C. Cover D is the Fortnite variant. Cover E is your Psylocke. And then 1 in 100 Joel Jones Psylocke variant for $80.
Ta-da.
And I priced them this week, and there were a lot higher ones.
Yeah, but it is a very pretty cover.
I like a good glow on the snow. That gives me
Mhm.
Kill Bill, Oren Ishii vibes.
Ooh, yeah.
X-Force dies. Dang. Well, bummer. Issue number 5. Dies in issue number 5. It's over, gang. Cover B, cover C, and a 1 in 50 variant for $20. X Factor. Ooh, bunch of X-Men this week. Number 4. There's cover A, cover B, cover C, keep purple. And then 1 in 50 variant, $20 for the all art cover. Avengers on issue number 20. We're sticking with a Storm in the Avengers story arc.
Yep.
So let's move along. Cover A, cover B, which I really like.
Yeah.
And when I was
Because of
skimming
the
the
A.
table and I was thinking about what I'm looking at, I really like that cover. That's well
Oh, you
conceived.
don't like the next one. I know
I do love me some death.
that. You do love
You
that.
love you some death.
I love me some death.
Andrea loves her some death. If we're talking about Agatha all along, just to put a little context on it, we're like,
Oh,
oof,
that show's so good.
this show's so good. We come in joyous on Thursday mornings. We do. All right.
John Cheer?
Haven't seen it. Yeah. Womp womp.
Cover C features death. It's a Stormbreakers cover. Thank you for indulging us. We got some Fortnite on cover D, and then a sweet vibranium thing on cover E. It's awesome. I do wish the Panthers were bigger, but come on, purple glowing. Think about how freaking tough a vibranium
gosh.
thing would be.
But
All
then-
right, the next what?
I was gonna say next up is one of
Oh man,
the book of the Marvel week.
yeah, the book of the Marvel week. Like we really raved about Avengers versus Aliens versus Avengers. Aliens versus Avengers number 1 as a great Avengers story. Like a really truly like they lost. Here we are now. Let's kick it back into gear. And like this is an amazing Avengers single issue. Like I would hand this. You need know nothing beyond that what the Avengers have stood for in the past, and like this one hits. So great Marvel book of the week, great book of the week, period. Aliens versus Avengers number 2 seems kind of weird. We're getting more number 1s in. If you haven't given that one a shot, it's filling my Avengers Twilight,
Yeah.
the hole in my heart.
Very
from
much
that one.
so.
Really great book. So there's cover A, cover B. What is that movie cover? Cover C.
Which makes so much more sense now too.
Yikes. 1 in 25 variant. I'll stick a label on there for $15. And then Blood Hunters is on issue number 4. I think penultimate.
I believe so as well.
Penultimate. Last issue of Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood. three fantastic covers for this one. Cover A, cover B. Oh,
Right.
okay. That's brutal. And then 1 in 25 variant for $15. Kid Venom is a first appearance too.
Abe, somebody.
Abe.
Abe no same.
Yeah, I forgot to pull it off the table, so that's on me. Cover A is right here. The homage cover I was talking about was really cool from Rick Remender's Venom. That's cover B, and then cover C. Spider-Man Homecoming is an all-ages book, which we're super stoked about. We'll stick it down in the kids section when we get some room on the table. But that's on number 2 this week, so that's fantastic. Keep them coming. Venom War is on number 4. Did you get a chance to read it?
I
You
did.
were totally loving it.
Oh no, they're still in that wrestling arena. But the zombie show up in this one.
Oh, heck
So,
yeah. Right on time for Halloween, just November 5th. No big deal, zombies.
It's still Halloween.
Yeah, ghouls.
Yeah, cool.
Sean's home right now. I forgot the tubs. Cover A for Venom War is very cool. Cover B is the Momoko cover. Cover C, cover D, you wanted him, is Black Beauty, is pun.
Black Goo.
And love the horse. And then was like, but it's still not as good as the first two. But they love that horse. It was like, horse cover. And then a 1 in 25 variant, which is awesome. I don't know how many angles I can help you out with on this one.
I think it speaks for itself.
It's really got a lot of depth in person. So it's a 1 in 25 variant. It's $35. It's like one of those Gleason covers when they were coming out for Amazing. It just,
Yeah.
it gets you.
Yang, I think, is the artist on this one.
Mm-hmm. Spider Society's on number 4, so that's penultimate?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
But they're trucking, they're really connecting a lot of years of Spider-Verse.
Nope. The Spider-Verse will return. The end for now.
Last one in the miniseries. Okay, with a fantastic punch-out with a Spider-Punk cover. And that's cover B, and then there's cover C. Spider-Man Venom War is the last of that tie-in.
Yes.
I know, I said it confidently. That's the only one I was sure of. There's cover A, there's cover B. Right above it, the facsimile from Marvel of the Week, Secret Wars number 11. Iconic cover in a lot of ways. Amongst many iconic covers, so I kind of feel bad for this one in the Secret Wars 12-issue cover gallery. But I really like this one. This is one of my favorites.
Penultimate issue.
Yeah, it's the penultimate. It is the penultimate issue.
Yeah.
Number 4 is, I like number 4. But like,
I'd like to see a Christmas version of it.
hey! People could play with that. Look, Christmas lights like built in.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome. There's so many good ones I could think of. Ever since you brought up yours, I was like just around that. It was good. Kahori, like we mentioned, it's a Marvel Voices special. It's an entire story about her, and it does pick up where her What If special kind of left off. She dips her toe in the 616. It was a fun little story. There's like a lot of interludes where they kind of explain what stuff, like references they're using and whatnot. So just like a Marvel Voices special, kind of packed with that extra material. Maria Wolf cover B. And then we got cover C, like character cover. And then top of the Marvel table, right in the middle, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Really thought, like, I know they got the Deadpool tie-in has to be there. And I really thought it was just going to be, like, her jammed into a Deadpool issue. But it was really a story about her. It was a really fun, like, character build for someone who has appeared in the Marvel Universe, died, and kind of been forgotten to, like, have some new life in the one-shot. It was good. It's not perfect, but it's a good read. It's a really good read. Enjoyed it a lot more than I thought.
They bring in a bunch of other mutants too, so you got your Emma Frosts and your
Big
Deadpools,
time.
and yeah.
And you're talking about they're talking a lot about an Age of Mutants that was before the Hickman stuff and not involved in the Hickman stuff. So like, there's this good connection to older X-Men fans who are kind of seeing a resurgence of different X stuff now that the Krakoa era is over. It's cool. It's a good connection.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the hard job now.
I
You
know.
break the news.
So yeah, because the absolute versions have been like so well received, deservedly so, we have, I think, 5 copies left on the table of Absolute Superman. We have 2 copies of the foil variant. We have 3 copies of the $15 1 in 25 variant, and 1 copy of the 1 in 50 variant for $30.
That being said, if you asked for it, I think we only had to skip one guy at the end of the list, and maybe he got like a cover price variant or something. So like, if you asked for it already, you got it. 99%. If not, I will get you one. Don't worry about that. But
yeah, it's, I mean, if you didn't get it, we're getting second prints in. We're getting a bunch of them in. We're getting third prints of Batman. We're getting second prints of Wonder Woman. They're fantastic. Legitimately, like, we're not blowing smoke. get these books. They're great. So, yeah, there you go. Absolute Superman. Then going to Little Batman. So, Little Batman, I was like, oh, wonderful homage cover. But also, Damian, like, as a little kid, and his dad is Batman, and he is running around as little Batman. And the last page, you're like, okay, no, he's a kid. Like, I get it. Like, it's just a fun, all ages little Batman story. So this is part 1, issue number 1. There's your cover A. Month one. Month one. Oh, that is hilarious. Month 1.
That's a full title of the book, is Little Batman Month 1.
There we go.
So it really does capture the kid aspect of it, like to the point where things are a little heartbreaking, even though in the wider world they're not heartbreaking, but they'd be heartbreaking to you as
a little kid.
Him.
Yeah. So there's your cover A, and then your awesome cover B. Batgirl number 1. This is a big giant fight issue. Batgirl teams up with Lady Shiva to fight. What are their names again?
Why in the world? You know, it already made me uncomfortable to say it the first time. The Unburied.
The Unburied. So yeah,
Unburied. I don't even know her.
It is a great issue though, because if you have no history with this Batgirl, then you will like understand exactly what her, like, everything she's all about. It's great.
Am I allowed to know what Batgirl it is? Or is it?
You are.
Oh, is it Cassandra Cain?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Because
you made it sound very secret.
No. But if you know nothing about Cassandra, this does a very good job of explaining what her story is and what her relation to Lady Shiva is. So yeah.
Ooh.
That's no surprise. They're mother-daughter. So.
Oh,
Just read the issue out loud.
No,
don't
I can't
threaten him with a good time.
I know. I could do that.
You've done it to all of us.
I have.
I know.
It's so
no one's
good.
mad about it.
And you just did it early to yourself earlier today. We'll get to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That's down at the end of the table.
Oh
You did it to yourself. It was great.
I feel like he's gonna flip this table. There's gonna be.
It's so much fun. So there's your cover A. Artgerm did a cover B. There's your cover C. Spiffy shiny foil variant for cover D. And then a $20 1 and 25 variant for that one there. JSA. Jeff Lemire is now writing JSA. And if you like them, you're going to like this issue. It has a great cliffhanger ending to it. And it is a good, solid JSA issue. The main group of the team is off somewhere, and the secondary group of the team is like, where are they? And then you find out exactly what's going on in a perfect cliffhanger ending. So good. So there's your cover A, your cover B, cover C. Blank is cover D. Spiffy, shiny foil variant.
That is so shiny.
It is. It's great.
Holy shit. They do those like mirrors sometimes.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you're like, kids like
1 in 25, $15 cover, $15 variant for that one. And then a $150, $20 variant for that one there.
Is the 1 in 25 kind of a spoiler? Because are those new villains? Or someone I didn't recognize? I was thrown out with that one.
This one?
No. I'm sorry.
This one?
Yeah. I didn't recognize them. I forgot to ask you if you did or not.
I have not.
As a longtime JSA fan, I was excited about this issue. I think Jeff Lemire has a little bit of cleaning up to do from the previous editorial switching of Justice Society writers and whatnot. But I liked it. It felt like it was getting back to classic.
Yes.
Or trying to.
Yeah.
You got me turned on to JSA with the James Robinson stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning of that.
Yeah.
So
that's some good
It's
stuff.
been a long time, and it's good. But
and then Batman 154, it is, he's still investigating murder and with Jim as his basically sidekick, and then being thwarted by all sides by everybody in the Gotham, like police department and court of owls and everything like that. Cover A, cover B, $12 1 in 25 variants, and a $20 1 in 50 variant for that one there.
Dude,
it's very cool.
It's a good murder.
Oh, yeah.
It's a mayor murder.
Yeah.
Like, that's big.
It's a
murder.
big deal.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
You can make a podcast about that.
Plastic Man No More's on issue number 3. So good. I mean, Christopher Cantwell.
304.
So, Action Comics 1074, still weekly, and Soup's on Krypton before it explodes, so he gets to say hi to Pops. So, cover A, cover B, and then a $10 1 and 25 variant for that one there. Green Arrow is the annual issue number 1. Lots of arrows and like his whole family, and it's a just great standalone issue.
That's the first appearance.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is issue 15. Cassandra's in this one as well, and she's gone undercover, try and find like a captured Amazon, and things have gone badly. And Big Barda is like, I like you, Cassandra, and I want to save you, but we got to wait for a minute. It's a great issue. If you haven't been reading Birds of Prey, we got that first collection. Go get it. It's fantastic.
Megadeth.
Yep. Shazam's on issue 17. Creature Commandos. They are still creatures. They are still commandos. Issue number 2. My Adventures of Superman. Issue number 6, the final one in that miniseries. Poison Ivy's on issue 27. Man, still going on. Still good. So happy. And then you've got a $12 1 and 25 variant for that there.
Love that cover.
And then we've got collections. We'll start with the big one. Well, one of the big ones. Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Hard Traveling Heroes, $125. The entire Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams saga, including Mike Grell stuff. It's Megan Hawken. This would be Carol's pick of the week. By far.
Yeah.
By far. Batman the First Night by Dan Jurgens and Mike Perkins. Beautiful Batman noir story. Finally collected in hardcover. $30 for that. And then
You want me to do? I could be your easel.
oh, there we go.
You want me?
So I
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
So yeah. So the Brian Bolland
Just in case.
it's the Brian Bolland like artist edition. All the pages are this size in this book. It is gorgeous. Like, it's super expensive, $225, but beyond Killing Joke, you get like every other Batman story that Brian Bolland has worked on in there. It is a massive list of stuff. So freeze frame that, look it up on the internet. But yeah, it's the gallery edition from Graffiti Designs. I have a Spider-Man one that is probably about that tall, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
But
that Joker's like to scale.
yeah, exactly.
That face
That's
is someone else's face. So
yeah.
that's a Willem Dafoe while he's fasting. It's a little smaller.
No, but not by much.
Cool.
More collections. Wildcats Compendium Volume 1, $60 get you a whole bunch of Jim Lee Wildcats, and it is really pretty great. It's like issues 1 through 20, Wildcats Trilogy, Year 1, issues 1 and 2, like a whole bunch of stuff. All in color, all fantastic. DC Finest Batman Years 1 and 2. This is $40 for 1986, 1987, all the Batman issues, all the detective issues in that era. Wonderful. The Action Comics, like, this is same thing. $40 gets you the first Action Comics 1 through 25 and Superman 1 through 5. I mean, you can't beat it. For $40, you get to see Superman's first adventures, where he's not even flying and he's just leaping over tall buildings.
And DC has like a lot of these. DC has a lot of these planned out, where they're really getting in they saw what worked with Marvel Epic Collections, I think, which is fine. And like, they're going to be uniform. They have all these they have the years of the issues on the spine, easy to track. They look beautiful. I don't know. That was kind of like a striking trade paperback.
Yeah.
Very handsome trade.
Elseworlds Batman's Volume 3.
Don't shame me. I saw your.
No, I'm not at all. No. It's all good. So Volume 3 of the Batman's Elseworlds. Lots of cool stuff in there. Batwoman Elegy. I'm going to let you talk about it because you love it. Like, I mean,
Unbelievable.
it's a great book.
J.H. Williams at his best. I think it's 6 issues. Yeah, 6-7 issues of Batwoman's reintroduction to a modern DC universe during this Detective Comics run. So it's like 840 to 860. So it's like just a perfect origin story for her in a modern age. Like Batwoman's been kind of thrown around. There's some Silver Age and Golden Age Batwoman like references, but this just like makes Kate Kane her modern self, and you see it start to finish with these beautiful flourishes. Like I'm a huge fan of Matt Wagner's Grendel. It's very reminiscent of that. Fables, it was really giving me. It just has this weird, monstrous fairy tale kind of villain with a good twist to it. I love this book. I've reread it many, many times. I think I can get a good. You just get a lot of like action implication, and it's freaking wonderful, and its palette is good, and it's a good single DC story. Greg Rucka and J.H. Williams really killed it with that one.
Wonderful book. Yep. So yeah,
It's like a vampire. What I call it? It was like a vampire novel. Like it had that kind of sexiness, but it's not about vampires. It had that same monster like romantic feeling to it, but there's like work being put in to be a Batman. Like it's really solid.
Yeah.
I'm losing my voice talking about Batwoman over here.
No, it's all good. Still have it. DC versus Marvel Omnibus. Get all of it. $150. We got
let's do different covers.
Yeah. Jim Lee, and then Classic. FML #1. Kelly Sue DeConnick, David Lopez have done a very cool series that takes place during a pandemic in Portland, but the pandemic's everywhere. But there's also fires, everything else going on, and this group of kids who have formed a band, nice, good, like heavy metal / punk band, decide to go out and mess with forces of nature that are beyond their ken, and bad things happen. And it is wonderful, incredibly well drawn, wonderful little asides, like with one of the characters' moms, just like shouting out, like, "I'm only 53." It is. This is going to be a sleeper hit. We all really liked it. It's pretty great.
The first page is just so striking with artwork. I mean, they're doing song lyrics. Don't take your time to read it. Just grab the book. Take our word for it. It's whimsical. Like they are being a band. They're being friends. They're being misfits. And like, it's got this great meat hook at the end. Like, what did they do? Is it really bad? Is it like really bad? Is it? And in just the setting of turmoil, it really works.
Yeah.
John Shear is very right about this book. I'm glad I picked that up when he told me to.
So there's your cover A. There's your cover B. Cover C. And then a $8 1 in 10 variant for that one there.
Almost would have been a perfect Halloween book, like the October 30th book. I kind of wish we would have. I love it. I'm glad it's here. Wish it would have been last week.
Yeah.
Good book. That witch hat sells it.
It does. Ghostbusters back in town. The entire collection is collected there. Goon. Bunch of old crap.
Goon.
Volume 1.
Goon.
Yeah.
I think
John Shear was threatening me earlier because I had my first foray into Goon.
Yay!
Yay!
I read my first Goon issue just now, about an hour and a half hour ago, and I like Goon. It's got its own voice. It's uniquely violent. I love, like, in issue 1, there's just like 3 or 4 characters created that you just never forget. Awesome. Like, I'm not going to burn through this entire thing. I'm not going to make that promise. But it was very fun to read Goon.
Yeah.
I'm really stoked. The reason Goon is celebrated right now because new printing of Goon, bunch of old crap, Omnibus Volume 1. So there are like 6?
I think so.
6. There's 6 of them, but they reprinted number 1. So now we have more in the store. We're a Goon-loving store, and we're not going to apologize for that. Did you do Ghostbusters?
I did.
Ghostbusters. Mark Millar's Nemesis, Rogues Gallery is on issue number 4. So he's keeping on at Dark Horse. Crazy cover of Patra. 3 of 4, so we're on the penultimate issue there at Dark Horse. IDW stuff. Night Watcher from TMNT. We only have the 1 in 10 variant, but it's $8 and it's cool. It is Junie Ba. I don't know what's going on in the book because we put it in a bag, but
Ninja.
Probably teenagers. Red Light, complete AWA trade paperback. $10 still? Nope. $15.99.
Oh.
Conan the Barbarian is on issue number 3.
For the battle.
Thank you. Battle for Blackstone, issue number 3. Still messing with that sigil. That's actually probably next to my reading list, which I've not said about Conan in a long time.
Ever.
Cruel Universe, issue number 3, also number 4. So that's your sci-fi EC. Still good. There's a story about...
It's a timely tie-in because...
Oh, yeah. There is a whole story. Can I show a picture from that story? there's a story about an alien, a grotesque alien, like overlord
Like
being
this
sworn
panel
into.
here.
You get a little Mars Attack-y kind of story in this one. And then 1 in 10 variant for $8. Homage cover. Gargoyle's Quest is on number 4. The Fade from Boombox, which is like the YA Boom imprint, is on number 1. And then we've got Cthulhu Cat, which I could not tell for the life of me on the table if it was right side up or upside down. But you get what you're seeing on this one. Last Kids on Earth, the graphic novel. So in paperback, finally. I think they had like illustrated novels before we
They
saw
have
them.
less comics on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this is Last Kids on Earth.
Yep.
The complete Disney Hades from Dynamite collected in paperback. DC's YA second novel for Primer. That's Clashing Colors. And then continuing in the vein of Teen Titans Robin,
Beast Boy.
Raven, Beast Boy, we got Starfire. So same universe, still contained, still about Starfire by herself. And then Inside Out 2 has a
New Adventures.
tie-in. New Adventures.
Yep.
Jeff Brown's Kids Are Still Weird. The sentiment will always be true, so this will probably be on the table for a while. Weird Kids. Saw a lot of them during Halloween. They acted weird on the candy. Hercules from Disney is on issue number 6. Josie and the Pussycats have an annual,
Yay.
which is cool. It's like an excuse for them to get a one-shot out there. Batman Scooby-Doo, penultimate issue. Said that a lot tonight. That's on number 11. We got the best of, or classics reimagined for the Odyssey. Weird choice. I kind of love them for it. I didn't know what this was until I looked at it just now. I saw that on a piece of paper as a written. Okay. Cool. But
There
they
you
did Mickey Mouse and like Faust
Right.
a
Yeah.
couple
Oh, yeah.
weeks ago. So, okay, I get it. And then DuckTales starts this week. Woo, we're ending on a bang. Corner, everybody's favorite, Money Hoarding, Lucky Dime, Deal and Duck, Scrooge and Nephews, DuckTales, number 1. There's cover A and there's cover B. Going around the world, spending all the change. Please come see Tony Fleece. We talked about it, right?
Yeah, but buy one.
Well, everybody's going to buy one.
Yeah. All right.
Buy one.
Buy one.
We should have
Well,
just put that on.
run
Buy
out
one.
of sizes.
We're really excited for Tony to be here. A couple of us are coming in on our day off to manhandle the store, make sure everything goes smooth, and get him our stuff signed. I really think it would be cool to get him to do a dog pool sketch.
Well, yeah.
If he would do a sketch, I think I would ask him for that. So please come and join us. Come see my dog pool sketch on Sunday from 2 to 5. Otherwise, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comic books.